I'm Kate, and today I'm going to show you how I turned my lounge into a recording studio escape room for my son and his friends. My son's really enjoyed the last few escape rooms that we've done, so I thought I'd have a go at setting up my own escape room here at home based on his favourite artist, BoyWithUke. I should probably admit here that what I saved in not splurging out on a proper escape room, I definitely lost in time, spending much more time than I care to admit coming up with all the puzzles and making props, but it was so worth it. Feel free to use any of these ideas if you're planning your own music-themed escape room. It can quite easily be adapted to suit any singer or band. The premise of the escape room is to rescue the artist who has been locked away in the bathroom of a recording studio. Players have 1 hour to defuse the bomb hanging on the bathroom door, which was made by my husband, who quickly regretted suggesting that I add a light to the bomb to make it more realistic when he realised that duty would fall to him. So, here's how the game works. Before entering the recording studio, players are given a bomb disposal badge to wear. These will come in handy later on. Then they can go into the studio and take a look around. The first clue that they need to spot is a video on the TV. I wrote press play on the TV remote to try and make it obvious that that was the first thing they needed to do. When they press play, they'll see BoyWithUke, which is actually me, pop up on the screen. Yes, I went to stupid lengths to set up this room. That is me dressed up in BoyWithUke style clothes. And yes, I downloaded TikTok for the first time ever just to use the BoyWithUke mask filter. I even used a voice changer to record and change my voice to sound like a scared American. When the players listen to the video, they'll be told the aim of the game and where to look for the first clue in the artist's coat. Inside the pocket of the coat, they'll find a piece of paper that says safe code and 3 digits. After this, the players are looking for a safe box with a 3-digit code on it. I hid the box beneath a blanket just to make it a bit trickier to find. When they find that box, they can open it up using the safe code and get out the set list. Inside the set list folder are 4 lots of song lyrics. I deliberately left off the titles of the song as this is part of the puzzle they need to solve. You might be able to make out in this video that some of the letters are highlighted in each song. So, for example, this one is Y-E-L-L-O-W, spelling out yellow, and the title of the song is Migraine. The next step is to link the colours in the songs to the colours on the BoyWithUke masks, and each of the masks has a number on the back. There are 4 numbers to match the 4 songs. So to figure out which order these need to go in, they'll have to spot the recording list, which has a few other songs to try and throw them off. The 4 songs they have the lyrics for are Heart of Ice, Before I Die, Migraine and Understand. So if they put the coloured masks in the correct order of the songs, they'll have another code, this time a 4-digit code. So next up, they need to find a box that's got a 4-digit lock. Again, I hid it just out of plain sight because when my husband and daughter test ran this game, they did it way too quickly because I'd left everything out and it was too easy to find. This DIY lockbox is looking a bit worse for wear. I made it for my daughter's Harry Potter themed escape room, which 20 plus kids used, but it's held up long enough just to use it for this too. Inside this lockbox is an envelope that says new song. I made this code using the GarageBand app, which is a music app that BoyWithUke used to create his songs on. Each of the symbols relates to a letter, and you've probably noticed that looking around the room, the letters don't appear anywhere else, anywhere that's obvious, that is. Players need to realise that the computer isn't just a prop and it needs to be switched on. And then on the computer, on the screensaver, they'll see the GarageBand app with a new song. Then they can use the code breaker to crack the name of the new song. If you spotted the CDs hanging on the wall earlier, you'll see that one of them says Lucid Dreams, which is what the GarageBand app spells out. So they'll go over to the Lucid Dreams CD, hopefully think to take it off the wall, and on the back of it, there is another code. The players need to realise that this code relates to the bomb squad badges that they were given at the beginning. And if they can decipher the bomb squad badges, it will say, look inside speakers. 5 of them are taped up, but 1 is left open. So when they look through them, in the one that's left open, they'll find a key. The key will lead them to the piano. They have to unlock the piano. And inside the piano, there's a great big tacky gold arrow pointing to the note G. I feel like this was one of the harder clues, but seeing as though it was the last clue, I thought I'd stick with it and see if they managed to get it. There are loads of other instruments lying around, so my hope was they'd make the connection between the G note on the piano and G on another instrument. BoyWithUke plays the ukulele, so on the G string, I tied a wire. I also tied wires to all of the other strings, which matched the wires on the bomb. So if they looked at the G string, they will see it was the red wire. Q cut the red wire on the bomb. The bomb is one of my favourite elements of the game, but it didn't quite go to plan. I was talking to my husband about the game, and he suggested using the kids' circuit set to make a light and buzzer. He quickly regretted suggesting that when I asked him to make it. He spent hours trying to figure out a way for the light to go off when the right wire was disconnected, but trying to get the buzzer to sound when the wrong wire was disconnected just wasn't possible with the parts we had. So we ended up just sticking with the light being switched off, which still looked fab. Thank you for watching my first video. Hopefully there'll be plenty more to come.